way to send our love out to the poor animals. You know, poor animals who are suffering right now on factory farms. Thanks for coming in. We're going to be talking about them. And we're also going to be talking about baby boys and what happens to them. So there's this thing called circumcision, if you've never heard about it. Maybe you don't know, but that is a thing that they do to little actual baby boy humans. And they do that when they're young, and it's very painful, and it's not okay. And so we're going to be talking about that today. So you guys over here on my YouTube channel, hello. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I've been vegan now for, let me show you my card. I've been vegan now for 10 years. If you've never met me before, that means I eat no eggs, no meat, no cheese. I don't eat anybody, and I don't steal from anybody. That's what vegans do. We don't steal. And so I've been vegan since June 27th, 2016. We don't steal from animals. So if you want to come in and talk to me, you can. Hi, Izzy. Hi, thanks for coming here. Hi, Jake. Hi, Broy. Hi, Rayan. I see you guys. Hi, Oswald. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Hey, Anand. If you guys are just floating around, you're just kind of looking and you haven't come in yet, just tap on the screen and you can see everybody's comments, and you can also comment. Okay, TikTok is sending me messages saying that you guys are doing a great job. All right, TikTok is pretty nice. All right, let me see. If you guys want to come in and talk to me, you can. You just have to be over 18. You have to be able to read, because we are reading some cards about veganism. And if you want to take a vegan promise, you can do that too. We have these cards that we read. These are about promising to stop drinking cow's milk. Do you still drink cow's milk? Because you know you're not a baby or a cow, right? You're not a baby, you're not a cow, so it's time to drink soy milk now. So these are different vegan promises that you can come in to take. I'll give you an example of one. My vegan promise, no more dairy. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm against kidnapping babies. Right? We all know that kidnapping babies is wrong. It's cruel. Thanks for coming in. We have 663 of you guys over on TikTok. Let me know where you're from, by the way. Hi, Emlo. Thanks for coming. Mrs. Pazik is here. All the cool people are coming in. Yeah, thank you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, tap on the screen to show your love to the animals. Let me keep reading this. So, my vegan promise, no more dairy. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm against kidnapping babies. I refuse to support the greedy dairy industry because they take baby cows away from their mothers to sell their milk. Now, we all know that stealing from babies is really cruel and wrong, right? Hey, Brody, thanks for coming in here. Thank you guys for sharing the live stream. Hey, that's so cute. Yeah, thanks for the decorations on the screen, guys. If you want to jump to the front of the lineup to talk to me, you put a whale on the screen. It comes in whoosh, like that. You can put a giraffe on the screen. You can put a galaxy in here. Anything that draws my attention to you, and then you're also to TikTok, and your name goes to the top. Yeah, that's just how it works. All right, so I know kidnapping babies is wrong because I would never want it done to someone I love. See, what can you do instead? You see what that says? Maybe you can't see. It's very tiny. It says, drink soy milk. All right, so when you guys are ready, you can come in and take a vegan promise to stop hurting the innocent animals. Yeah. Hi there. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Maddie. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the little rose art. That's a nice decoration. Thank you also for Molly for being here. And thanks, guys, for somebody who just reposted. Hold on. A bunch of you guys are just subscribing. Let me read your names out loud. Just 1 second here. Let me swipe the screen. Okay, a bunch of you guys are subscribing. This is so sweet. Thank you, guys. Thank you for following me. Phoebe. Hi, Phoebe. Where's Ross? Where's Rachel? Where's Chandler? User Mason, thank you for following. Thank you, Alex. What we're talking about is ending the exploitation of babies, of any animals, and we are also animals. Yeah, this says forced circumcision of baby boys is child abuse and should be illegal. If you have a strong opinion about that, let me know. There's a lot of men who grow up and they're kind of upset that when they were little babies, they were pinned down, their diaper was ripped off, and a doctor came and cut the tip of their penis off. That's right. It's mean. And for some reason, people who are religious think that God wants us to do that, which is so completely messed up. Why would a God want any one of us to cut the tip of our baby boy's penis off? It's so strange. It makes absolutely no sense. There's no need to circumcise anybody. I mean, if you are older and you choose to do it for whatever reason yourself, that's different because you're giving consent. But if you're pregnant right now, you should absolutely not get your baby boy circumcised. And you should also make sure that we raise awareness about this issue. There's a lot of men who are sad that their body part was taken off, and some of them are even suing the doctors for having done that to them when they were babies. So you guys let me know what you think. Some people do it as a religious thing, which is absolutely insane. It's like saying that, it's like when some religions think that women should cover their hair with a scarf. Why would God give you hair and then say cover it? Or cover your face with a scarf? That doesn't make any sense. Why would a kind, benevolent God give you a face and then say you must cover it? And why is it just the women and not the men? Apparently it's because the men can't control themselves. If they see an actual woman's hair and they see her face, they might be compelled to be drawn towards her and touch her inappropriately. Well, the men should get their shit together. It shouldn't be the women covering themselves up. If you have a boy, if you are pregnant and you're going to have a boy, do not circumcise your baby. That would be wrong. That would be child abuse. That would be you touching them inappropriately and cutting off, permanently disfiguring them, permanently taking off part of their body that belonged to them. All right, thanks for coming in, guys. I see you are subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the live. Hey, Peter, thanks for coming in. Hi, Christy. Hi, Michael. Thanks for sharing the live. Really appreciate you. If you know any boys, send them over here because I'm protecting the boys. Not just the boys that are human, but also the boys that are animals. For example, in the egg industry, it's very sad. Did you know that they kill all the baby boys in the egg industry because they consider them to be useless? How sexist and fucked up is that? Imagine that. A little baby chick born in a factory. And as soon as he's born, they say, oh, no, you're useless because you will never grow up to be able to produce eggs. So let's murder you. That's actually what they do. Absolutely disgusting. How we ended up this way as a society is beyond me. When I first saw it, I cried so much. Now I encourage you all to see a video. Look at this. Hold on, let me try and swipe you guys over. There we go. All right, you see, now you can't see a video. This is not a video. They won't let us show you for some reason. Why is it that they don't want us to show you the truth? Now I can show you a picture, but if right now I showed you a video, people here on TikTok and over on my YouTube channel over here, what would happen is they would ban the video because they would call it animal abuse, even though it is legal, even though it happens everywhere. And even though we're trying to prevent it. So you see, this is a little baby chick. Down here are the body parts of his brothers. Every time you buy eggs, you are paying an industry to put these little boys on these assembly lines, and they are crushed, killed. These are knives way down below that are circulating. He's going to land in there and be killed. For what? What crime did he commit? What did this little poor baby chick ever do? Nothing. This little baby chick wants to live. And for the first time ever in his life, he will try to fly because he's going to be falling. And that will be his instinct to try to protect his own life. And that's why we have to be vegan. That's why we have to stop being violent towards these innocent animals. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you to 1,700 of you guys on TikTok who are here. You are smart people, guys. YouTube, you guys are smart because you stopped here where you can actually learn something and you're going to make the world a better place. I want to give every single person a big hug here. Okay, I want to give you a hug. Do you know why I want to give you a hug? Because I know that for you, all of this information is hard to take in because your family, they all eat eggs. I know they do. I know your families eat meat. I know your families eat cheese. And I know there are advertisements everywhere when you go out in the world trying to encourage you, to lure you into buying burgers and chicken wings. But we don't need to. We don't need to ever hurt animals ever again. We don't need to eat their body parts. We don't need to buy them. We don't ever need to steal from animals. So if you want to come in and read a card and help teach the class, you can. I'm looking for adults, though, who know how to read. You have to be over 18. And you also have to be alone in the room, quiet. So you can't have a TV on in the background. If you want to subscribe over here on TikTok or tap the button to come in. If you want to be the next person to come in, you are welcome to. Right now we have Michael here, but Michael only has 26 points. So Michael, if you want to come in, you're going to have to put a bigger decoration on the screen so that I know you mean it and you really want to be here. Because sometimes people come in and they just say whatever, right? So if you guys, the next person in line is Lil, and Lil, you are in second place from Michael. And after that is Alira. So I'll wait for you guys to figure that out. If you want to come in, you put a galaxy here, or you put the puppy, or you put some of those animals. Any animal will do, to show me that you care about animals and that you want to make the world a better place. Okay, no rodeo hats on my head. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Vex, for the heart. Really appreciate the pink heart on the screen. Thank you, Lil, also for the little roses. Thank you, Lil. You're very kind, Lil. Thank you. Lil seems to really want to come in. Lil put 5 roses. Let me look over here, though, at my YouTube channel and see what's going on. You guys, if you want to write something that you want me to read out loud right now, you put something in called a super chat. A super chat is where you type something in it. It's going to go on the screen. Now, if you take the blue ones, they go too fast sometimes. I can't always read them. The yellow one will stay, and the red one will stay almost the whole live. Because YouTube over here wants to say thank you to you for having contributed. Now I did see a super chat here by somebody named Arthur, and Arthur sends out a little fox or some sort of animal with lots of hearts. So thank you for that. That's a $2 donation from the United Kingdom. Thank you for that, Arthur. Now, Arthur didn't write anything, so there's no comment to read. It's just a support. Thank you, Arthur. With your money, I will put it towards buying some blueberries. Thank you very much for that. Now, remember, guys, that YouTube, of course, takes half the money. And, maybe they should, because they're the ones who are setting up the platform, right? And same for TikTok. They're doing all the work with getting all the algorithms and everything going and all of the computer stuff. But we're happy we have these platforms, right, guys? Now we have 1,600 people watching on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for coming. Big hugs to you guys. Help me to save the poor little animals and the poor little boys who are being pinned down right now in the world. They are being tied up right now. The boys do not consent to have their tips of their penises cut off. They don't. They're just babies. They cannot consent. Just like you can't consent to have sex with a child, you cannot consent to cut off the tip of a baby boy's penis without his consent. So don't do it. All right, we have somebody named Ricky here who donated $4.99. And he writes, is your son Nick from Meat Canyon? My son Nick, I don't have a son named Nick, and so I don't know what you're talking about, but thanks for the $4.99 donation. Rudy's here. Guys, Rudy's here. Hey, guys, now is the time where I want you guys each to tap 100 times on the screen. Tap 100 times on the screen. Everybody can do it. Look at the number here, 17.4. How long do you think it will get us if we have 1,200 people to get to, I don't know, like 25,000? What do you guys think? If everybody starts tapping right now, tap as fast as you absolutely can and see how long it takes you guys to do that. Meanwhile, I am going to be reading your names out loud and thank you for coming in. And we're going to read a card soon. The card that we're going to, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for the heart. That was really kind of you. We're going to be reading this card right now. Silly Nutrient Excuses, question 64. Now we're talking about veganism. Somebody's going to ask you when you are a vegan teacher. So we're all practicing to be vegan teachers here. Yeah, because it's not just about you becoming vegan, but it's about you coming out as a vegan, coming out of the closet as a vegan. So you know how people come out as gay? They come out as lesbian, they come out as straight. People tell the world who they are. Well, when you come out as gay or lesbian or straight, does that save animals? Does that save somebody's life? No, right? But when you come out as vegan, Are you telling everyone that you are about to save 100 animals per year? Yeah. When you come out as vegan, that's exactly what happens. So we want to open all the cages. We want to save the animals.
Open the cages.
Open the cages.
Set them free.
Set them free.
Burn down the slaughterhouses for eternity.
Rewild the land
For the butterfly and bee.
Veganize the future.
For those we'll never meet or see.
Take a breath.
Put your hand on your heart. Today you can restart. Promise to live with empathy. Be vegan immediately.
There you go. You can be vegan immediately. You can open your heart to the animals. Now's the right place to start. Let's see who's at the top of the list here. All right, we have Vex Gaming, who is at the top, and somebody whose name is The Enthusiastic Vegan. Now that person only has one follower. Vegan and happy for 7 years. So that's not possible at all. This person is obviously a troll, because if they were real vegan, they would have vegan content, they would have followers. So we have somebody whose name is Vex Gaming who seems to want to come in. If you want to get on the list, yes, you can. Just put your name in down below. And remember, though, that you have to be over 18 to come in.
I've got a little song.
Okay, that's great, but we're here actually to teach about the animals and to read a card, right? So next time you come in, you say, "Hi, Miss Katie, I'm ready to read a card and to practice to be a vegan teacher," right? So what you come in is you come in to do this, you read this card, and then you read another card. You don't have to read this one every single time, but this is what we're looking for. People who will come in and they will be talking about the animals. Now, the next person that we have here, so who wants to come in, oh, hold on one second, guys. We do have a super chat here. Somebody named VTech Vane 3 says, I love vegans. They are great people. You're right. Thank you so much. That's such a kind comment. Person over there, not vegan-phobic, but rather vegantastic. You don't have to be vegan yet if you're just here learning for the first time. You know, we all have to learn somewhere, right? Okay, so let's get somebody in here. We have somebody named Conan. Now Conan wants to come in and read a card. Let's see if Conan is over 18, and let's see if he knows how to read. Hi, Conan.
Hello?
Pardon me?
Hello?
Hi, Conan.
Hi.
Hi, I can't really hear you. You have to come closer to your microphone. Do you know how to read?
Yes?
Okay, I'm sorry, but it sounds like you're too far away, and I'm not convinced that you're over 18. So let me try to find somebody else. Let's see who is here. Looking for somebody who looks like they could be an adult. It doesn't seem like we have anybody, so I'm going to wait. There's 80 people who want to speak to me, but I'm not convinced that you are over 18, so we're going to continue to teach the class. And when you guys are ready, you can come in. Looking for adults, and how you prove that you're an adult is by putting on the screen either a galaxy or a puppy or any kind of animal. Sometimes people put a bear on my shoulder or something on my hair. Just no rodeo hats, because we don't support the rodeo industry. Let's keep reading. Question 64. But isn't iron only found in red meat? So aren't vegans deficient? And the answer is, well, no, we're not deficient as long as you're eating healthy. Plenty of plant foods like lentils, beans, spinach, quinoa, and fortified cereals are rich in iron, so they have iron in them. Pairing these with vitamin C rich foods like citrus or peppers. Oh, no rodeo hats, please, TikTok. No, thank you. I don't want a rodeo hat on my head. That's something I dread. Put a chicken on my shoulder instead. Now, sometimes people put a chicken on my shoulder, which is really cute. It brings a lot of joy. It's a yellow chicken, kind of jumps onto my head and goes out this way. Yes, you guys over here on my YouTube channel, you can put a super chat in. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the letter L, guys. L is for love of the live stream and love of lentils too. Okay, let's keep reading. So if you pair these foods, excuse me, with citrus or peppers, that boosts iron absorption even more than from meat. So if you want to get your iron levels high in your blood, that's what you do. You make sure that you mix some of these foods with foods high in vitamin C. So you guys ever eat peppers? Right? Green peppers and red peppers. And look, if you look at our flag, this is our vegan flag. This is a coming out flag. It's a freedom flag. Come out as vegans. Don't hide in the closet. Come out and tell everybody that you're vegan. So red peppers are high in vitamin C. So are orange peppers and yellow peppers and green peppers. So when you mix those together with some of these other foods in a frying pan, for example, like some spinach or quinoa or beans, that helps to boost the iron content. Yeah, just do it on a regular basis. You can also make a smoothie. So you can take a smoothie, a container, a blender, put a lot of spinach in there, put some water or some soy milk in there, and then add a banana, add some other fruits to that have vitamin C in, and blend all that up and sip on that. That's really healthy and good for you. Hey, Duck's here. Hi there. Hi, Ruby. Thanks for coming in. Guys, a lot of cool people are just coming in here. Let me read your names out loud and say thank you, and I'm going to read your names out loud if you just subscribed. Hold on. Thank you. Somebody says they just got breast implants. Well, I don't suggest that you do that, actually. That's not, why would you want to put something in your body that isn't necessary there? No, that wouldn't be a good idea. You know, and also it could be linked to cancer. Yeah, you look fine the way you are. Okay, thank you. Oh, we have somebody who followed here. Good job. Thank you, Marcus, for following. Thank you, Adrian, for following. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Christine, for following. Hi, David. Hi, Jake. Hi, Marley. Thanks for sharing the live stream. You guys can also repost. There, somebody just reposted. I saw, if you guys see the yellow circles on the side over here on TikTok, that means somebody reposted. Thank you, guys, if you care about the animals. Hi, Jake. Hey, Linda. Thank you for reposting. All right, guys, we're going to be listening to something real quick here. Now, this is a song that I composed, and it is called It Takes 100 Clicks Until You're Vegan. So we're going to get up and we're going to do a little bit of movement, but only if you guys want to. All right, if you don't want to do some dancing or movement, then I can end the live stream and I can do it by myself because I like to move. Or if you guys want to dance, we need 10 people at least from TikTok and 10 people from YouTube who want to move. Let's see if you guys want to do this. Hold on, I have to fix something. Something fell back here. Okay, my poster fell. There we go. Sorry, guys. Hold on. You go over here, poster. Okay. Okay, if you write your name on the screen, if you want to dance with me right now, get a little bit of exercise. You don't even actually have to dance. Just move. It's good for you. Let me see. Don't write the word me. Write your actual name, okay? I'm going to look to see if I see any names. Okay, we have Harry. Harry says he'll dance. Isla, Peyton, Cody, David, Jordan. My gosh, thank you guys for agreeing to dance with me. This is going to be fun. George, Adam, Ardit, Carolyn. Hi, Carolyn with a K. Christina with a C. Victor. Barb is here. Nico. Okay, you guys, that's at least 10 people from TikTok. Let's see about YouTube. Now, typically, YouTube is a little bit more apprehensive, I've noticed. They're not like as quick to dance as the TikTok people. TikTok people seem to be a little more sprightly. But hey, I could be wrong. Let's see today. All right, we have Claire says she'll dance. Riley and Daisy. We got Sammy. We got Sophia, Eliza, Lucas. Oh, yes. Vera, Amelia. Hi, guys. Thank you for dancing with me. Now, remember, you can do whatever you want, okay? Did we get 10? Did we get 10 people yet? Someone's like, finally, Lisa. I'm sorry. I know I'm not doing enough exercise, right? Yeah, we haven't been doing as much of it. Okay, guys, let me just see what I can do. I am going to, should I leave this on? I'll leave this on. All right, we're getting up and we're going to move a little bit. It's going to be fun. Do whatever you want. Don't have to do what I'm
Well,
doing.
it takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Well, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Well, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Well, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Well, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Here are the first steps of your 100-click plan. Google vegan athletes and vegan recipes. You will learn that plants provide all the protein your body needs. Okay, so now that you know you can be 100% healthy as a vegan, it's time to watch the important documentaries. Because otherwise, without this vital information, you'll never fully understand. Your success as a vegan depends on you watching these. So here they are. Repeat after me. Earthlings, earthlings, Dominion movement, what the hell, what the hell? The game changers, Cowspiracy, cowspiracy, seaspiracy, seaspiracy, Christspiracy. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo. Alright, so let's go over what we've learned. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. Plants have protein. You're going to be completely healthy. You just gotta eat properly. Being vegan is gonna help you. It's gonna help the planet. And you're gonna be saving 100 animals per year. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta get the message in your head. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta get the message in your heart. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta be smart enough to grow. It takes 100 clicks until you're vegan. One, gotta be brave enough to say no to the status quo.
And there you go. It takes 100 clicks to be vegan. Now let's practice touching our toes, okay? Before we stop, we've got our heart rate up. It's a good time. So you guys go down. Now everybody should be able to put their hands flat on the ground. If you can't do it yet, don't worry. Just keep practicing. So you go all the way down. You put your hands flat on the ground. And you just rest there. Feel the stretch in your spine. Feel the stretch behind your legs here. Let your head fall down. And just stretch every vertebra in your back. Feels so good. Take some deep breaths. Come up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Reach up. Get a nice big stretch. I know that Brian is watching, and I know that Brian and Amelia are doing the exercises, and that's good. That's awesome, guys. I know a bunch of you guys are also watching. Some of you guys have a tummy ache and you don't participate. That's okay. Okay, just do what you can. Just do your best. Okay, let's see if we have any. Oh, we have a super chat. Let me just read this real quick. This is from Johnny from Las Vegas. And he writes, this is what a healthy population looks like. Well, thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much for that, Johnny. Johnny from Las Vegas. What a nice person. So, yeah, I'm 61 years old. I'm just an average grandmother, you know. But the only difference between me and others is that I don't eat eggs. And I don't drink cow's milk. And I don't eat any animals. So, I don't know if you guys eat cats, but I don't. I don't eat any animals, like I don't eat pig. So, no bacon, no sausage, no ham. And vegans, we don't eat chickens. So because we think it's wrong to, some people just cut the wings off of chickens. They just cut the wings off and eat them, and that just seems really cruel. And you guys know that that's cruel, right? Because remember when you were little and you had a little animal like this? You would never want somebody to cut your animals apart, right? And that's just a toy. What they do with the chickens is they hang them upside down and they cut their heads off. That seems wrong to me. Does it seem wrong to you? Yeah, right? We want to protect animals. Animals are here with us, not for us. All right, guys, thanks for tapping on the screen. This is a time where we're going to tap again. We're going to tap again now. If your name starts with the letter A, B, C, or D, I want you to repost this right now, okay? Your first name. If your name starts with A, B, C, or D, there's a button. I want you to press the repost button. Do you see it? It is yellow. Okay, that's good. Find the repost button and press that. Now, the rest of you guys are going to tap on the screen. You're going to tap on the screen. Good job. I saw you reposting. Hi, Adam. Thanks for reposting. Beatrice, thank you for reposting. Also, I saw that. Anybody whose name starts with A, B, C, or D, you guys repost. The rest of you guys are tapping on the screen. Look at that. 52.4, 53.1. Good work. Good job. And little birdie says, thank you. Thank you for not hurting me. Now, if you're just joining and you see what it says here, it says forced circumcision of baby boys is child abuse and should be illegal. That's right. Because pinning down a baby and cutting the tip of their penis off is child abuse, it is sexual abuse, it is mutilation. None of us have any right to do that to boys, to go down below and cut parts of their bodies off, or to do it to girls. It's pretty sick when people do that. So it should be illegal, and any doctor who does it, unless there's a medical reason, like let's say you're born and this is your penis, and for some reason your pee doesn't come out the tip, it comes out only the side, and then you've got your foreskin covering it, that's different. Then you're gonna do the operation because you want the person to be able to pee properly. But other than that, there is no medical reason to circumcise any babies. And in fact, a lot of these babies grow up and they're very mad at their parents. They say, why did you pin me down and cut me? That's fucked up, Mom and Dad. Okay, so we're not going to be doing that, okay? I have a super chat here by somebody named Arthur who wrote, what's your current favorite vegan dish? I'm loving making crispy tofu currently. Well, crispy tofu is always a good one. I went to my son's house the other day for lunch and he made crispy tofu and he made broccoli with it and some rice. And it was really nice. Very simple meal. Very simple meal that we all ate together, and it was lovely. Yeah, so I do love that. And he put some nice spicy sauces on there. He had made a bowl with some rice vinegar, some sort of spicy sauce. I don't know exactly what was in there. And so we were taking it and just like spooning it on top of everything. It was delicious. So that's one of my favorite. Thanks, Arthur. I'm going to press a heart on your comment and thumbs up. Thank you for contributing here. Thank you for being so kind and supporting my work. Now, guys, we haven't really got people in to read today because we don't really have any adults in here. It seems like there's 43 people who want to speak to me, but I don't see any adults. If you want to go to the top of the list and you want to be able to read a card, well, you have to be able to prove that to TikTok. So you can put some decorations on the screen, such as some animals that come dancing in here, or there's one decoration that is dancing fruit. So when that comes in, it looks like that, and then you go to the top of the list. Oh, we got another super chat I think I missed. Thank you for all the letter L's, guys. Thank you. Letter L stands for love of the live stream and love of lentils. Thank you, guys. That's so sweet. What else do we have here? You love being vegan. Aw, thanks for coming in. Guys, this is great. Now, if you spam all the different vegan foods, like the different decorations that look like broccoli and all the fruits and vegetables, I'm going to put your comment on the screen and I'm going to freeze it. All right, yes. Okay, let me just see. We're going to read this card, okay? So, silly nutrient excuses. Question 65. Do vegans get enough zinc without animal products? And the answer is zinc is found in many plant sources like legumes, nuts, seeds, tofu, and whole grains. A varied vegan diet easily meets zinc requirements without relying on animal products. All right, so did you guys learn this? Zinc is in legumes, nuts, seeds, tofu, and whole grains. So if you eat healthy foods, don't just eat junk food, you're going to be healthy as a vegan. All right, good job, guys. Let's keep tapping. We're up to 62.6. And thank you, Elizabeth, for reposting and for sharing. Yes, I am in Canada. Thanks for the question. Okay, let me just look at some of the questions. Let me scroll back. There was somebody who asked me something. Okay, somebody asked me if it's true that I'm a nurse. Yes, it is true. My first job was that I became a nurse, and that's where I saw a circumcision being done, and that is why I'm against it. It was clear to me that it was child abuse. Thanks for sharing the live. You need a proper name though, okay? That's not a good name for you. You don't have an actual name. Like I can't say, hey Bob, thanks for sharing the live, because you don't have a name. So go into edits and change that. Ruby, hi Ruby, thank you for sharing. Thanks guys. Okay, Milky says it's clear that people need help. Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of people are born into this society and we are taught to eat animals, to be racist towards some animals and kind to others. And that's not okay. Now, if you look at our little doll here, for example, she's not racist towards anyone. Look at her, right? She's a kind little girl. She doesn't eat cows. And also, she doesn't eat pigs. She doesn't eat monkeys, and she doesn't eat chickens. She's a nice girl. She doesn't eat dogs. She doesn't eat cats. There's a little kitten down here. She doesn't eat rabbits. She doesn't eat anyone. She is not racist to the animals. She's kind to all of them. A lot of people are only kind to cats and dogs. Here's a cat down here, and here's a Dalmatian dog. Here's another cat. A lot of people are only kind to cats and dogs, but then they hurt other animals. That is racism. Now, speciesism is another way to say that. Speciesism is the first form of racism. If you're against racism, you should be vegan. If you're against cruelty, you should be vegan. That's right. You see, it says on the poster right above my head here. You see that? It says, be vegan, not violent. Very easy to be kind to the animals. I don't know if you could see over here, but it says plants have protein. That's right. Plants have all the protein that you need to stay healthy as a vegan. Thank you guys for the little decorations on the screen. Thank you very much for being kind. All right, we did one little bit of exercise today. High five, by the way, to everybody who danced with us. High five. Good job. 3 minutes of bursting of energy. It's very important that we do that often. Now, right now, I'm going to play a song, and it's called Tofu Scramble. Instead of egg scramble, we could have tofu scramble. Instead of scrambled eggs, tofu scramble. That's right. And here's a little way I'll describe to you how to make it. Get some onions. You can get all kinds of stuff.
Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Eating eggs is so last century, nobody needs to, so here's what you do. Mash tofu, green onions, and celery in a pan, add black salt, turmeric, and spices, yes you can. Mix in some vegan mayo, mix in some vegan mayo, now mix in a salty pickle. Yeah, that's the way to go. Oh, ooh. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too.
Tofu scramble. So easy to do. Buy some tofu, get some onions, put whatever little things you want in there, a little bit of tomato, a little bit of spices. You can make it spicy if you want. You can add mushrooms if you like that. Make yourself a tofu scramble. So easy to do and so good for you as well. Hi, Kristen, or Kirsten rather. Thank you for joining. Evelyn's here. We have somebody named Justin who wants to come up and say hello. see what Justin has to say.
Hello.
Hi, Justin. Do you know how to read?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to be a vegan teacher to practice?
No, fuck that. I love meat, bro. Meat's so good.
Okay, that's nice that you love meat, but I used to eat meat as well, but we don't have to eat meat in order to be a good person on the planet, right? Okay, so if you want to read a card, you can help to teach and make the world a better place. You can also get more followers, by the way. You see, I could flush you, I just get rid of you, but then you're going to miss a chance to talk to the most famous vegan on the planet, and you're going to miss a chance also to grow your account. You decided to run away. That's okay, that's up to you. But thanks, look, you just got a click, I know you did. Every time you come into a vegan live, you learn something, and that's one more click. So thank you for your cooperation, for being here. You did the best you could, Sometimes people get nervous. I know I can be intimidating. People are scared of me for some crazy reason. But you don't have to be scared of me. Yeah, and you don't have to be scared. A lot of times also people that eat meat, they seem to not be able to read, which I find really strange. Let me put my cards up here for a second and put my little guys here. There we go. All right, let's see if anybody else wants to come in. If you want to go to the top of the list, you can do that. But like I said, you have to prove that you are somebody who actually wants to be here and that you can read. In the meantime, I have some cards in this little container here. These are just only some of them. So I take the card off the top and I put it at the back later. We're just working our way through. We did 66 cards so far. Well, this is the 66th. Okay, let me read. Question 66. But plants are alive too, so why eat them? Answer. Plants don't have a central nervous system or the ability to feel pain. Cutting a carrot in half isn't the same thing as cutting a cow in half. Yeah, cutting a cow in half would really hurt the cow. The cow would cry. The cow would be very sad. Because cows are just like big puppies, really, when you think about it. And it's so sad to hurt them. Never having done a single thing wrong to us. All the meat that you guys eat comes from killing somebody who was just very young. No animals that you eat died of old age. If you think that, you've been told a lie. They're all killed brutally. And there's no need to ever eat meat. You don't have to eat meat. You don't need to eat eggs. You never need to drink cow's milk. You're not a baby. You're not a cow. It's time to drink soy milk now. You're not a baby. You're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. All right, I noticed a super chat over here. Let me see. Somebody says, Arthur asks, can I create fan art of you? Well, I can't stop you from doing that if that's something you want to do. Thank you for the $2 donation all the way from the United Kingdom. Thank you, Arthur. Really appreciate that. Oh, Joanne is here again. Hi, Joanne. Thank you very much for coming. Joanne, I really wish that you were also on TikTok, because on TikTok is really a crazy place over there. Yeah, I could use another moderator over here. What do you got? Oh, what did you just say? You gave 18 roses or something? Sorry, sweetie, I don't know who you mean. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. It goes by too fast. I just read that part. Okay, we have somebody named African something who wants to come in. Let me just read this to you guys real quick while we're waiting for this person to come in. Oh, hello. Are you here?
Yep.
Hi. Welcome to the live stream. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Alabama.
From Alabama. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so are you trying to disguise your voice because you're embarrassed that maybe your colleagues or your teachers will know who you are? You should, you should disguise your voice. Because what happens if bosses know that you came here to do that, they can fire you because they'll be like, why are you such an asshole? So guys, I suggest that you all act with the utmost respect and conduct yourself positively here, because you have no idea who's watching. Your boss could be watching, your teacher could be watching, your school principal could be watching. Yeah. And also, there's ways to find out where people live, you know? So you never know what could happen. I suggest that everybody here just behave. Just be a good person. Let's see what we have. Thank you to Raven for the heart. Thank you for the rose. Somebody wrote here, hold on a second. Somebody wrote, TikTok just banned your comment, William. It says, Miss, I have a question. Even if we all go vegan, wouldn't the meat industry keep killing animals? So I don't know, William, why TikTok just banned your question. It's a perfectly good question, and I will release it. So I'm pressing a check mark beside it, and I'm going to say that I approve of it, right? You're allowed to write a question. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to ChatGPT, and I want you to type that question in, and I want you to say, from a vegan perspective, or how would a vegan answer that? And then you come back to teach it, okay? Because the whole goal of my live stream is to teach people how to be teachers. Now, you could ask me the question, but why not research it and then come in and simply teach it? All right, you can do that. So you put your name down here. And there's nothing wrong with using ChatGPT to get information to help make a vegan world. You need knowledge, you need information. You can go to any other source you want to, but do not use ChatGPT just recklessly to make all kinds of ridiculous pictures. That is not good. Just to waste your time there. That is not good. All right. We have somebody here named the Enthusiastic Vegan who, as I said before, it seems like a fake account, so I'm not going to let you in. Thank you, guys. We're reading now question 67. Lies and lame excuses. Hello, are you vegan?
Yes.
When did you become vegan and why? You don't have
2
to.
years ago.
You don't have
And
to.
and it's because I don't like the cows dying.
Okay. You don't actually have to be vegan to come in and talk. Why don't you like the cows dying?
Because I feel like they get hurt.
Okay. And the other animals?
Huh?
Okay. Look, thanks for coming in. But when you come in and ask you a question, you have to listen, okay? Can't be distracted doing other things. I'll read the card for you. Lies and lame excuses. Question 67. Isn't it extreme and unnatural to be vegan? And the answer is no. Being kind to others is not unnatural. Veganism is a conscious, ethical choice that aligns with modern knowledge about health, sustainability, and compassion. So we do our best to treat the animals properly, to not eat, wear, and use them. All right, thanks for coming in, guys. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for Little Rose. All right, a bunch of you guys just subscribed. Hold on, let me read your names back, okay? Hold on. I'm going to scroll backwards. Okay, who do we have? We have somebody named G&M Gummies or Dummies or something like that. It went too fast. I'm sorry. We have Marcus, thank you for subscribing. Abigail, thanks for subscribing. And also to the Tall Guy Joe. Thank you for following me, the Tall Guy Joe. I want you to change your name to the Tall Vegan. Okay, that would be a good name for you. What else do we have here? Somebody says, thank you for helping the animals, says Eric. Hey, Eric, thank you so much for saying that. Very much appreciate you, Eric. And if you want to come in and read, you can put your name down below, and I'll see if I can find you. Let me see if I can find the nice people. There's a lot of people, though. It's hard. There's 87 people. I know it's hard, guys. We do have somebody here named Riley who seems to have a cross beside his name. So, of course, guys, all of you Christians, you know you have to be vegan because it says in the Bible, don't kill and don't steal. And somebody here has the name Pride Christian. Well, didn't Christ tell you not to be prideful? I don't think you really read the Bible, did you? This person's account's name is called I Love God and Anne. Let me see what you wrote here. I guess it says animal, but then you have your account is called, your bio says Demon Slayer. So I don't know what you consider to be a demon. But your bio doesn't say anything about wanting to help animals. So I think we're going to go on. Somebody else wants to talk to me whose name is Foster's Drinker. Foster has 172 followers and no bio. So Foster, I don't know if you're a kind person or if you know how to read or not. But if you want to go to the top of the list, you can put a decoration in on the screen that will tell TikTok that you are serious about coming to read. Yeah, it could be any kind of an animal here. Question 68. But honestly, is veganism really healthy? What do you guys think? Do you think that veganism is healthy? Write a yes or a no, and then we'll read the answer. Do you think that veganism is healthy? What about you guys on YouTube? Joanne writes, vegans can save 100 plus animals per year while protecting the environment and health. Joanne, thank you so much. I'm going to pin your message right now. There we go. Joanne is a very smart person, Joanne_vegan. She's from the United States, and she's here to protect animals. I love the way you wrote your name, Joanne, so we know that you're vegan and we know roughly where you're from. That's great. Thank you so much. All right, so the answer is being vegan is healthy. And DJ's World got it right. Good job, guys. You guys are really smart. All major health organizations recognize that a well-planned vegan diet is healthy for all stages of life, including for babies, teens, adults, and even grandparents. Just Google it and see for yourself. There you go. All right, let's put that at the back here. And let's go over here and let's just listen to another song. Now this one is a very short song, and it says, drink soy milk.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
That's me. Don't drink cow's milk.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
That's me. I'm that vegan teacher. And the reason we don't drink cow's milk is because in the dairy industry, the mother cows are raped. That's very sad, and it hurts them. And it's wrong to pin down mothers and to force them to be pregnant. The dairy industry also kidnaps their babies and murders the boys. The dairy industry steals their milk and repeats the cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. So we should drink soy milk instead. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much for listening and participating. Our live stream is going to be over in a couple of minutes. If you want to interact with me and read a card, you can just put your name down below. And if you are decorating, hi Will. If you're putting a decoration on the screen, I will put you to the top. If not, I'm going to keep reading the cards myself. Thank you very much over here from Maddie. Maddie wrote, I love animals. Maddie, what a beautiful thing you just put here. I'm going to try to pin your comment, Maddie. Hold on, let me see you. There we go. Maddie, I'm going to replace the other message by Joanne. No offense to you, Joanne. I'm very happy that you are here as well, but once in a while I'm going to just switch up the comments here. All right, let's see what we have. Let me see. Hey, somebody's name is Evil. I don't know why you're putting the letter W. Oh, for watermelon. Yes, okay, of course. Guys, feel free to put any letters of the alphabet you want here on the screen because all the letters of the alphabet are welcome here. The letter L stands for lentils and love of the live stream. If you put another letter, for example, somebody just put W, which is for watermelon. N is for nuts. Good work. A is for apples and asparagus. Thank you. Okay, you need to change your name, the person who just put the heart on the screen, okay? Because I don't have a name to call you. Go into edits up here and go and change your name here on TikTok. Okay, if your name's Sally or Bob, write that so I can say thank you to you. Whatever your name is. K is for kale. Good. C is for cucumber and carrots. Good job. What are you guys writing over here on YouTube? You're writing the letter O. Well, O is for onions and oranges. Good. You guys can write, by the way, if there's one in your mind that you're thinking of. You can, for example, write T is for tofu. Write the whole sentence. That's right. S, you can write, for example, S is for spinach. Good. P is for peanuts and pasta. Pasta's vegan mostly. Occasionally, somebody put some eggs in there, but not really. All right, guys, we're doing really, really great here. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I'm going to do another live stream in a few hours, but let's keep reading here. Oh, let's tap on the screen also, guys. We got 70.5. Thank you very much. Let's read. Question 69. But what if somebody believes that animals don't have souls? Whether or not you believe in souls, animals clearly experience pain, fear, and suffering, which should be reason enough to warrant compassion. Yeah, we all know that animals feel pain and they feel fear. A fish doesn't want to be taken out of the water. The fish is happy in the water. It doesn't want to be eaten or killed. Let's go look at number 70. Lies and lame excuses. Question 70. Thank you. You want to come in and read? Let me see. Oh, we have somebody named Will who has 151 points. Let's see if Will can come in and read the card.
Hello.
Hi, Will. Would you like to read a card?
I'd love to.
All right, here you go.
So, question 70. Why can't I just wait and go vegan when everyone else does? The answer is because that's not what good people do. Leaders motivate others to do better. By going vegan, you will help save 100 animals per year from suffering, and even more if those around you become vegan too.
Good. And what's her sign say?
Google healthy vegan recipes.
Right. So do you think that we should be eating cows or leaving them alone?
I think we should be leaving them alone.
And what about chickens? Should we be eating them or should we be trying to save their lives by not eating them?
We should be trying to save their lives by not eating them, you know? They were roaming around in the wild and free for a reason. We just held them in captivity.
Yeah. And is it okay to steal their eggs or should we leave eggs with the mother who laid them?
We should leave eggs with the mother who laid them, for sure.
Well, thank you. You sound like a really nice man. Thank you very much for being here. Would you like to read another card? Would you like to read another card since you're doing so well? All right,
please.
Guys, let's tap on the screen and encourage Will. Now, we have here, what do you see here, Will? Do you see 73.3 thousand likes?
I see, yeah, 73.3.
Okay, so guys, keep tapping on the screen because Will is doing a very good job here being a vegan teacher.
Thank you. All right, question 71. Why don't vegans go to places like SeaWorld? The answer is because kidnapping dolphins, whales, and seals and forcing them to perform like slaves is abusive and wrong. Say no to SeaWorld.
Yeah, thank you. It's interesting because people go to SeaWorld because they like the animals. They like the dolphins and the whales. But the thing is, it's like torture for them to be there.
100%. And, you know, I think it's just a lack of education as well because people do go to SeaWorld because they go there because they have a love for animals and they want to go see the animals and be with the animals, which is great. But I just think that it's very surface level thinking, you know, because when you really think about it, those poor animals are being held in cages in confined spaces where they should be out and in the wild and, you know, living their best lives.
100%. Yeah. Thank you. And look at that. You got us up to 78.1 thousand likes. Guys, keep on tapping. Tap 100 times on the screen, everybody, for Will. And I actually think so far Wilson seems to be a nice guy. And I'm going to see if I'm going to encourage you to follow his account or not. Let me just see, though, Will. I just want to see something. If I look at your name, Will, it says, worthless piece of swag. So why are you writing that in your name?
Unfortunately, I made that when I was in year 7 years ago.
All right.
I'm not an influencer. I don't post or anything, so I haven't changed it in a while. It's just my close friends on my TikTok.
Okay, so Will, we can clearly see that you are somebody who is kind. I can clearly hear in your voice, first of all, you're able to read. A lot of people have trouble. So you have two things going for you. Good men protect animals and they speak out. So I'm going to give you some advice for your account. You have a picture here. It's hard for me to see what your picture is. Looks like maybe some stars, but it's not clear. And it should be instantly clear that you are vegan by looking at your picture. So you could put a little decoration there, just like a piece of broccoli or something like that. You could also put watermelon, since your name starts with, your name is Will.
Will, yeah.
Right?
Watermelon Will.
Yeah, exactly. You could call your account Watermelon Will. Now, it doesn't have the word vegan in it. It doesn't have the word animal in there. But if I see if I see you next time and I see a big piece of watermelon there, and then it says Watermelon Will, do you think I'm going to go and bring you up like almost immediately? I'll remember
For
you.
sure, because
I'll
it's
remember
implied,
you.
right? Yeah.
I'll remember
That's
you,
right,
right?
Watermelon Will, you remember me, yeah.
Right? I'll remember you because other people I don't remember. Because remember, you see me, but I don't see your face. I don't know if you're black, white, short, fat, skinny. I don't know anything about you, right? So it's
Yeah.
right now I have no image of you in my head. It's just like a blank, like some voice. So if I see
I
the
just blend
water,
in with the crowd.
yeah. So that's something that I would like you to do, okay? Now, Will, I'm going to take a chance and follow you back, which I rarely do. But it's because
Wow, thank you so much.
because I want to keep an eye on your account, and because believe it or not, I actually have faith in you that you are going to put a watermelon there and you're going to change the name of your account to Watermelon Will or Willie the Watermelon. Yeah, Watermelon Will would be good. Yeah, Watermelon Will. That would be good. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It is time for me to go. I've been here for 61 minutes, so I went a little bit over. Thanks for the super chat, Jackie. Thank you for the 99-cent super chat. I really appreciate you very much. Yeah, that's really kind of you. Okay, guys, let's get going. I will see you guys over here on my YouTube channel. I will see you guys in a couple of hours. I'm just going to do some stuff. I have other work to do. I have some private people that I coach and help them to build their accounts. But I will be back, okay? Big hugs.